I don't know who this message is for, but God told me to tell you something. He's about to bless you because how you've been a blessing to others. He's about to bless you because how when people were still hurting you, when people didn't want to own up to how they made you feel, when people were slaying your name, when people were lying on your name, when people were betraying and backstabbing you, you were still using your love. You were still using your heart. You were still caring for people when you were in your darkest season. See, people don't know the half of it. If they knew half of your story, I don't know who's listening to this. I don't know who's watching this. If they knew half of what you had to walk through, they would understand you a little bit more. But God said you had to go through all you had to go through. And nobody knew your pain. Nobody knew those times where you did not feel like you can carry on, where you did not feel like you can push on, but you still kept praising. God told me to tell you that nobody's seen what was happening in your life when you were at your worst, when you were at your lowest, because you were still a good person. Your heart was covering up your pain. I don't know who needs to hear this. You were in agony. You were being dealt the worst hand in life. But that smile never left your face. You still always made it your mission to make somebody's day when your day was being destroyed, when your day seemed like it was coming to an end in disaster. You still, if you're watching this, you're not only a good person, you have a good heart. And God told me to tell you this next blessing is coming because of the heart that you have on you. See, some people, they don't understand. And they're not going to understand why God chose you to be blessed the way you're about to be blessed. Is because when you were crying sacrificial tears, when you were crying tears, God told me to tell you when you were sacrificing your time to praise God, God told me to tell you that every time, every moment you spent in his presence, even when you didn't feel like it, when people was breaking your heart, but you were still using your heart to love others. God told me to tell you that when it was hurting, when your family didn't think you can do it, when everybody gave up on you, when it was coming to the ends of your road and you felt like quitting, when you were having suicidal thoughts, when depression thought it can take you over, God told me to tell you that he's so proud of how you handled it. He's so proud of you because you pushed through. I don't know who needs to hear this, but you pushed through in the toughest time of your life. You pushed through in the worst days of your life. Then God said that he's getting ready to open doors for you, blessings that everybody are not qualified for, but your pain qualified you. Not only did your pain qualify you, how you handled your pain, it qualified you. Some people, when they face the problems that you face, some people, first of all, they would never face what you face because people don't even know what you really went through on the inside. If you're watching this, oh man, you've been through a lot. You lost a lot. You sacrificed a lot. You gave up a lot. You had to walk in your shoes. Many people cannot walk in your shoes. And the ones that can understand, majority of them quit. The ones the little tiny bit of people that could understand on earth just went through something half as bad as what you went through. They gave up on God. They turned to hatred instead of love. And God says it's not because of your pain, it's because of how you handle. I hear that in my spirit. That you're about to be blessed more than you've ever been in your entire life. Because how you handled your pain in your darkest days.